Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
We'll let Bryce intro this one.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the small cap recap, everybody. Man, honestly, I don't even know what to say about this market because it's like not easy. There's not a lot of stuff going on, but like I'm trading it well. So
Bryce is trading incredly well. So
had another $20,000 day.
I don't mean to interrupt, but BAOS is already up to $6. So we'll go over that in a second. But yeah, Bryce, what was your total for the day? Because you already said it, 20 grand, right?
Yeah, it was like just over 20,000. Thank you.
I had a good day too, but just nothing compared to Bryce and his trading lately. 4,800 for me. I had a little rough start. I'll go over the trade. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We have a live audience here, so
of course
they love us.
It's weird how they have the same clap and cheers every time, though.
Well,
sorry, guys.
They're predictable.
Yeah.
So we'll go over those trades today. Any other notes before we just jump in the charts here?
BAOS hurts my soul.
Hurts the soul. Let's flip over the charts here. We'll let you talk about BAOS.
Oh my God.
Because you were talking about this one, dude, since like over in here.
Yeah. So this, let's go over to the chart here if we're not already there. BAOS, I alerted this in small cap and originally actually just because someone was asking for an example of a bid prop and BAOS had that. Volume was super low, but there's like a 30K bidder just chilling there. Probably an algo, but what I've noticed about a lot of these charts, right? Let's go over to the volume, the first initial run here. Consolidation on essentially no volume for the rest of the day. And then the bid prop holds up a spike into the end of the day. This had a lot of potential to be an after hours runner. I called that in small cap. I was like, this probably is an after hours runner. I would not swing it from my entry, but what I would do had I been watching it after hours is watch for some bidder to come up right as soon as the market closes, which I would have to imagine it did. So I actually had 5,000 shares from 380. Nope, back there. Nope, right there. That first perk, yeah. Sold into like at 390 because a massive ask came up and then rebought it at 401 after that consolidation, and sold into the 430s like right at 435, I think. Really nice trade for sure. It was a nice single within like a minute and a half. I think I locked in 2K on it, but it just worked so well after hours. It's hard to, this is a really tough one to be like, yeah, I'm going to swing this into after hours. Like it was pretty obvious to me, but I've seen so many of these now. Like if you don't know, because the daily chart's a big part of it too, which you're going to look at and be like, what are you looking at? Yeah, it's just a lot of consolidation, former history of runs, pop and drop. But the way it was consolidating today and the range break kind of was telling to me. But I'd say that happens like 20% of the time, maybe. And they don't normally work that well. This kept running. I haven't seen one run this well based off of this type of daily chart in like 2 or 3 months. Yeah. But it was a nice trade. I mean, still a really nice single at the end of the day going into power hour. I haven't been trading power hour too well, so it was a nice single for sure.
Then we had Seed, which I can't remember because we did so many webinars last Friday. If we announced this in small cap,
we did.
Or if that was in the small cap rocket webinar.
Oh, it was the rocket webinar. No, it was the small cap rocket webinar.
That's what I thought it was. So we said this was our top watch come Monday, and it didn't disappoint. No. And I mean, Bryce played it so much better than I did. So talk about it.
Yeah. So this was a third day surge. We tried. Watch this. This was a third day surge. We tried our best. We're still working.
Third day surge, round 3. Yeah. Right.
The third day surge. One more time. This was the third day surge.
Beautiful.
We're still learning all the sound effects here. Anyways, third day surge. We had a really nice spike off of basically off of lows, or a nice gap off of lows 2 days ago on Thursday. Put it on my radar. Honestly, this might be my most profitable ticker now. One of them. I made 11K on the first day. And then after that rest day, I actually lost like $5,000 on that day trying to be early, but it was a really nice rest day, nice hold. Look at that consolidation all day yesterday. Really nice on low volume. Big fan. And then we had that perk above the consolidation level right out of the gates. Started in with 5,000 shares at like 910. Added 5,000 again at 932. Not there, unfortunately. I actually got early. Yeah, there. Risking that, like basically the low. I knew it was going to be a big loss if I took it because I knew it was a big potential trade. Did not disappoint. Volume started coming in. Took off 2,500 at 10 on the first push. 7,500 left. Took off 1,500 at, I think it was like 10.82. Another 1,500 at 11. And then sold the rest up into the, my best sell was like 13.30. So really great sell. Locked in 19,300 on the trade. I mean, I really fantastic trade.
No, yeah, it was really good. My trade on it, this low volume stuff just scares me, right? And I mean, that's kind of summer trading, and just in here, just the low volume, man, just really got me. So I ended up selling. I made it.
This is really low volume.
Yeah, I made a couple $100 on it, but Bryce had the patience. He chose the right risk level, which was low day, which is really important in any trade, which let him stay comfortable. And I mean, he ended up having a good winner. So. Well
yeah,
done.
This basically was my day. I chopped around. Well, you know what? No, I was down 4,000 to start the day, and then this put me up to like 15,000, and then throughout the rest of the day, I made another 5. But this was a big, big part of my day.
Yeah, I started the day down too. ASTS was the one we started the day down on, because I mean, if you look at it, what it was gapping up to was a really nice potential breakout.
Yep.
But in reality, it was gapping because of space, SPCE, because Richard Branson's flight to space. And this was a total sell the news event. You can see here, just got absolutely clobbered. It even halted here, was getting clobbered so much. And ASTS is in the same space sector.
Yeah, I don't know what we were doing. I mean, it looked, to be fair, pre-market, it looked really nice. It was holding a lot better than space was.
Yeah, and it dipped a little bit, had a nice little perk. Like,
nice dip
and then when
entry.
space got hammered, this got clobbered. So I took a probably $4,000 loss there with you. And then had some decent trades throughout the day. NSAV was probably my best trade of the day. This one, pretty textbook OTC for screen day. I know I said I haven't traded OTCs in a while, and I really haven't. But this one, the volume was actually decent. They had news. You can see this green candle relative to the last like 3 months. It's the biggest one on the volume, and it perked over any resistance it had at like roughly 1.7. So we're pretty much in the clear in terms of resistance. I think this thing probably will gap into like 2, maybe the low 2s. I mean, we basically closed at 2, so probably like 2.25, 2.3, if it gaps the way I think it should. But really nice entry I had over here. I like to look at a 5-minute chart on some of these slower movers like this one. 1.7 was clearly the level. I bought it, alerted in small cap rockets well before it. I bought pretty small share size, 200,000 shares, because I wanted to risk this 1.5 low, which is about $400 risk. That was because I just, like, OTCs like have shaken me out a lot, and this one I just didn't want to basically buy, forget about. And we had a nice little run up here, a little test of the previous 1.7 support, and then closed at highs. Really nice, just trend upwards. So we'll see what happens with this gap up. But I like that OTC volume with news. So hopefully we get some more of those.
For sure. And it looks like we kind of went over our charts, right? We're over all the charts, right?
We're good. So I mean,
let's end on just kind of like an overall market condition thing still, because you and I both noticeable change today.
Noticeable change.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's kind of been like summer trading the past week or so, but there have been really good opportunities. Mm-hmm. And I guess kind of same today, but there were just less good opportunities. The opportunities are very similar. They're like, if you're not spot on with the timing, it's tough.
No,
right?
It's very tough. The volume is lighter, which I mentioned a couple times just as I was talking through this. Lighter volume, which makes it tougher to take any reasonable size to be comfortable in a trade. I mean, as long as support holds and it holds your risk level, I mean, Bryce is doing an absolutely great job at that, and that's what led to a seed trade. It's just something to note. Like, volume's a little lighter than what we've seen. I think a lot of people are traveling, and the weather's finally nice. A lot of people are excited to get out of their house because of COVID. So we'll see what happens, but today was noticeably, like, in my opinion, just less volume, which then led to the less runners.
Yeah, and if you're not really nailing that entry, don't chase. There will be more trades, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but there will be some. So really, really, what I'm focusing on is like trying to be as spot on with the entries as I can. If I miss it, I miss it, and go from there, because honestly, I know summer trading is underway, and I'm not trying to give back too much money because I'm being an idiot chasing stocks at their highs.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So no FOMO, stay disciplined. That's the market condition. We'll heat up at some point where there are actual runners again.
Yes, they will. All right. Thanks for watching Small Cap Recap. We do this every day. Make sure you like, subscribe. Check out the other videos we got on StocksTrade's YouTube. Great resources, totally underutilized. So if you're watching this, you made it this far, make sure you check out what else we got.
Yeah, I won't be here the rest of the week, though, so.
You're stuck with me.
You're stuck with this kid, Monaco.
The cuter one of the two.
Oh, shucks. Oh. There we go.
Ouch. Ouch, that's tough. I think you pushed the wrong button again. All right, guys, thank you for watching. That's it. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy your Monday.